Hey guys, everybody still awake? Yeah, good. We came to see everybody. We posted something on the web, and so everybody wanted to see how it was progressing. And we also got a nice message from your husband. Yeah. So, in fact, I might let you read it. Yeah. Hang on. Maybe if you could read this out loud.
Tell her I'm going to shave her head while she sleeps.
So you're in trouble.
Did it say me or her?
It didn't say.
Because now I'm busted, because now he's got the camera on me, and I've got the colors in my hands.
Okay, so this was our peacock from earlier, correct? So we're just doing the final detail work on it. If we could get a shot of that.
Here.
And how long would this normally take in a grooming shop, maybe?
Yeah, you could pull it off in your grooming shop, given enough time, probably a couple hours, just to really get it carved in. Coloring so far has only taken probably, less than 30 minutes, so.
Okay, and how long would this last? If you did a dog like this and sent it home just with maybe a pattern without the feathers or whatever, how long would this stay in the dog's coat?
With blow pins? Or with
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a creative groomer.
blow pins, 1 to 6 baths. With dye, it could last until it grew out enough to do something else. So I would suggest if it was a client's dog to do the base color and dye, that way it's there, because the blow pins wash out much faster.
Okay.
It's actually tight enough you could probably send it home and it would stay. If she had a lot of coat, it would be hard to make it stay in place. But we're fixing to add the eyeballs on the
Okay, good. We'll get to see the eyeballs added.
taxidermists. They're all realistic and stuff. Can you see that? Wow. Yeah, real eyeballs. Yeah. No, that's a duck eye. That's a duck eye. And this is hair gel that we're going to put it on with. Very sticky hair gel. You want to see that? Yeah. And what we're going to do to keep from smashing it all the way down to the skin, both cameras see this here, is I'm going to try to work this in there and place it on the tip of that comb.
Now, is this the trim you did with the Vegas? Yes. It is? And you're going to put on that costume before we're done?
No, this is a class. I don't have to put a costume on.
Did y'all see that when she was on the were you on the cover in Groomer to Groomer and she had on the, what would you call that outfit? Because my wife was looking through the magazine and she was like, oh my God, that girl is brave. Yeah, showgirl. Vegas showgirl.
Bra, panties, lots of feathers. Big headdress, big tailpiece. And you know, it would have been great, except for that year they did like 5 drawings and model dog competitions before they judged us. So I was standing on stage in that competition for like 45 minutes before they did judging. I had lost my nerve at that point. It was done to be done at Vegas, though, not for Hershey. Right. And then plans changed, I ended up here. It wouldn't have been as bad in Vegas. Okay. See, she's almost done. See there?
Looks good.
I can't.
Oh, go ahead. You talk, she'll blow.
I think you should make Jay blow pen. Catch him on TV in color.
I have asthma, and I couldn't do it. No.
Yeah, we're going to add some feathers to the rear end to really make the peacock stand out on it. And we're just having a good old time with her.
Now, where do you get a product like you're blowing with? Are these the ones that you see, like that the kids use?
Yeah. These are the non-toxic child's marker blow pen.
Right now I'm just adding a little bit of color to the wing so it stands out.
This is quite a toolbox here.
You don't bring this much stuff.
No, I don't.
This was my husband's brilliant idea because I have so much junk.
Now, when she's doing this, does it take a lot of force to blow this paint out of this pen? No, I'm good.
It depends. If it's a good fresh blow pen, sometimes it takes no effort at all. There are some blow pens that are just kind of mean, and yeah, you feel like you're going to have an aneurysm as soon as you're done doing a creative.
So if someone came to your shop, I know we're not supposed to talk about price fixing and everything, but if someone came to your shop and wanted something done like this, would you do it, first of all? I mean, with the time that it would take. And second of all, like, what is a price range? You don't have to give me like a target price, but what is a price range? Say they were having a big party and they wanted it to look, just something different and, unique for that night.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we get a happy at any chance to get a dog all crazy and creative. But what you really want to do is charge time plus product. So, just kind of guesstimate what your hourly wage is and go with that plus what products you've used.
See, I would think even your hourly wage, you should double it because this looks like it takes so much time and it's so intricate. Yeah, but the people don't know that you're having fun doing it. It looks like a lot of work to me, right?
See, we get excited at the chance when somebody comes in and says, do whatever, so we definitely jump on it and we do whatever.
I think me being a guy, that's probably why I don't get excited about making shapes into dogs or whatever. But yeah, I can appreciate it. Yeah.
So you just add a little craziness to it, and because Sue's doing it now too occasionally. Yes.
So are these real peacock feathers? Somebody's going to ask that online, so I may as well go ahead and answer.
Peacock feathers, and they are cruelty-free. These
Good.
out of my vet's peacock's butt, and he picked them up for me. As he should.
Good, because I know the last show we were at, her husband had been duck hunting or something, and she had a bag of feathers, right?
They were dead anyways. They didn't mind me taking their feathers. And it was my son that kills the ducks. But yeah. Yeah, we all hunt. So you're going to run people out of my class. I have vegans in here that don't believe in eating anything from an animal, much less killing them for their feathers. No, those ducks were, he actually already had them in the freezer to be mounted, and I raided feathers off of them. They were in a place he wouldn't notice.
Now, what are you attaching the feathers with? The same gel that you did the eyes?
Yeah, hair gel.
And how long will that stay in?
Until we wash it. This stuff dries really stiff. Yeah, so this will stay in until we wash it. It dries a lot like Elmer's glue. And it gets real slimy when it gets wet, and you soap it up and it comes right out.
Okay.
So.
Now, is there any chance if you did a dog with blow pins and you sent them home, would this get on the fabric or, transfer to anything they'd be sitting on?
Generally not. If the dog actually gets wet, if it's misting outside and they run out there, then yes. If it comes back in, rubs against the furniture, it can rub off, but spray and wash takes it out. So easy.
Spray and wash. Got it. I like it, actually. I'm not.
And as you can tell, last time I used these was in a competition, and I didn't want to sit and put all these in individually, so I put gel on the back and stuck it on there. But we're not going to do that to Dutchie. We're just going to add a few so she can walk around with them here in a little bit. She is so done. She's like, oh, I'm done. What do you think, Lori? Is that plenty?
Now, if y'all were going to dye a dog for a customer, would you do it in intervals, or do you do it all at once, or how does that work?
Depends on what we're doing. If it's an all-over dye job, of course, we just do it at one time. Most of the time, we try to get all the dirty work out of the time, done ahead of time, because you don't want to have to bathe them and rebathe them and rebathe them. So, the big creatives that you see in the competition ring, those take more time, many hours, sometimes weeks, months, in small intervals. But if it's a shop dog, we won't push them any further than,
Okay, so I see you're adding feathers, and I know, do you have a booth here this weekend? Yes. Do you sell the kit, the feather kit? Okay, so you guys who are interested in this, even if you don't want to do the dyes or you don't want to do the full blow pin or whatever, if you want something unique to give to your customer, stop by their booth. They sell this kit. Can you tell what comes in the kit? I know I've seen it, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Right. In the feather kit, you get the hair tool, the pliers, and 100 crimp beads. So you can do up to 100 feathers. And I do have 600 packs of the crimp beads at the booth also. So if you want to buy the extra crimp beads, if not, you can order them online from me.
And that's a great little add-on service, you can do, like my girls at home, my actual human being children, not my not my pets, but my daughters have the feathers in their hair, and they told me they paid like $40 to get a feather in. I'm like, are you kidding me? You know? So you can do this to either the client's children or the client's dogs and make extra money.
The only time I've ever gotten in trouble for feathers was because a client refused to pay $45 for her daughter to have one. The dog came home with one, and guess what? She had to go buy the daughter a feather.
Yeah, I can understand that. So.
But, you know, she had to put a different one in last time she came in, too, so. And what we're doing here is we're kind of showing them something that you could do on stage. We've done a lot of stuff you do in the shop today, and this is something that, you know, you could do in a competition. And we're just going to, that way the design kind of.
So basically you have is that a metal ring?
Yes, it's a metal print bead. And what you do is you smash it down with the pliers and it stays in. It doesn't tear up the hair. And then when you want it to come out, you squeeze the bead the other direction and it comes out.
Okay, so you're not going to get any breakage on the hair. You're not going to have a chunk out of the ear or anything like that. Looks nice. Maybe you should turn it around so everybody can see it. That'd be really nice. It looks good on TV down there, though.
Glitter. I love glitter when you're competing or if you're doing a parade or something like that. You always do the glitter because it makes them sparkle and stand out that much more.
Now, what is that?
Thick coat of hairspray in the glitter. And what we're going to do is instead of sprinkling over the dog, I'm going to put it in my hand and blow it on there. That way it doesn't have big clumps of glitter in certain areas. That way it's even. Make a big mess on the stage, but you know, it'll be all right. A little bit more. And then another coat of hairspray to seal it in. I like hairspray. You don't use much hairspray, do you, Jay?
If I had hair, well, I still wouldn't use hairspray, but yeah, my hair tends to be falling out. I was thinking you'd do a blow pen to fill some in for tomorrow.
I could. I have colored hairspray. Ask Lori. I got her this morning. See the red?
Yeah, see that.
Okay, we can turn her around.
You guys, I have to say, you guys are truly artists because that's pretty amazing for what you can do with dog hair and blow pens. You got it.
Can y'all see that?